Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We have got some massive previews to discuss for Friday, August 13th, and I am literally shaking with excitement and frustration. Let's get right into the drama. I cannot believe they are actually doing this. I mean, I am sitting here staring at these preview photos for Friday, August 13th, and my jaw is completely on the floor. I'm sorry, but are we just going to ignore the fact that Dr. Marlena Evans is out here acting like HIPAA is just a mild suggestion? Because that is exactly what is happening right now, and I am losing my mind over it. Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me take a breath. Okay, back to the point. We need to talk about these preview photos and what they mean for the absolute chaos unfolding in Salem right now. So, Theo Carver is a absolute wreck in these new pictures, and honestly, can you blame the guy? He just found out that his mother, Lexie, is not in South Africa visiting her mom like she claimed. Abe got wise, called Celeste Perot, and boom, the lie is exposed. Now Theo and Abe are terrified, pacing around, wondering where a dying woman could possibly be hiding. And who does Theo turn to? Marlena? Because of course he does. Marlena is literally the only therapist in a town of 50 people? She is the ultimate shoulder to cry on. She has been the rock for Brady, for Belle, for basically half the town. But here is the thing that makes me want to scream at my screen. Marlena knows where Lexie is. She knows Lexie is dying in the DiMera tunnels because Cat Green spilled the tea during a hypnosis set. Am I the only one who finds this completely insane? Marlena is sitting in her office looking at a desperate, heartbroken Theo, and she has the exact information he needs to save his mother from dying in a literal basement. The spoilers say Marlena accidentally or intentionally drops a major hint to Theo about Lexie being in the DiMera tunnels. I mean, I know she told Kat she couldn't break confidentiality, but come on. It is Lexie. It is Abe and Theo. You break the rules for him. I've been watching this show since 2015, and remember when Marlena kept Sammy's secrets? Or when she covered for John? Yeah, she bends the rules when she wants to. And I am so here for her breaking them now. Because Theo deserves to know that EJ DiMera is keeping his dying mother in a damp, rat-infested tunnel. And let's talk about Abe for a sec. The preview photos show Abe listening intently to Theo, and you can just see the sheer panic etched into James Reynolds' face. The acting's going to be phenomenal, I already know it. But, my heart just breaks for them. They have already grieved Lexie once. Remember the brain tumor storyline years ago? Remember how devastating that was? And now they are being forced to go through it all over again because of Dr. Rolf's faulty resurrection serum. It is just cruel. But I am also furiously predicting that once Theo gets this hint from Marlena, he is going to go absolute scorched earth on the DiMera mansion. I want to see Theo kick down the doors. I want to see him threaten Rita Leslie. I want him to tear EJ apart. But wait, Marlena is doing double duty on Friday. Because not only is she dealing with Theo's trauma in her office, she is also out in Horton Town Square playing therapist to Paulina Price. And this scene just shatters me. Paulina is holding a little box in her hands in the preview pictures. Do you know what that box is? It is a birthday gift for Abe. Because Abe's birthday is literally the next day, August 14th, Paulina is standing there holding a gift for the husband she loves with all her heart, but she is completely sidelined because Abe is consumed by his grief over Lexie. I am so conflicted about it. On one hand, Abe and Lexie are an iconic, classic Days super couple. I loved them together back in the day. But Paulina has fought so hard for her marriage to Abe. She has stood by him through amnesia, through mayoral scandals, through everything. And now she is just standing in the square, smiling bravely at Marlena, asking for advice on whether she should even give him the gift. It is too sad. Why do the writers hate Paulina's happiness? I know some people are loving the Lexie return, but personally, I think it is incredibly unfair to Paulina. She is trying to be so graceful about this, stepping back so Abe can be with his first true love in her final days, but you can see the pain in her eyes. Marlena is smiling back at her in the photos, probably giving her some wise, comforting advice, but we all know there is no easy fix here. Paulina is doing the right thing by giving Abe space, but it hurts to watch. Okay, changing gears completely, because if I think about Paulina crying anymore, I am going to lose it. Let's talk about the absolute train wreck that is Alex Kyriakis and Stephanie Johnson. The preview photos show them standing in the hallway outside their apartment, and they look so serious. Alex is reaching out, holding Stephanie's hand, trying to reassure her, and I just want to yell through the screen, "Let go of her hand, Alex. It is over. I'm sorry, but this marriage is a complete disaster." We all know what is going on behind those closed doors. Joy Wesley is back in town with baby Kelsey, and Stephanie is completely losing her grip on reality. I mean, Stephanie has severe PTSD from being kidnapped by Owen Kent, and now she is dealing with her husband's surprise baby mama drama. It is too much. The photos show them trying to face their new reality. But what reality is? The reality where Stephanie deletes Joy's voicemails and ignores medical emergencies? Yes, I am still mad about that. She is acting so toxic right now, and I kind of just want them to pull the plug on this. Wait, no, actually, I am mad at Alex too. Because Alex is so obsessed with being the perfect father, which, okay, I get it. He has abandonment issues from Angelica Devereaux, but he is completely neglecting his wife's mental health. He is holding her hand in this hallway photo, trying to be the supportive husband, but he is the one who brought this chaos into her life. And we know from the spoilers that Alex is getting so desperate that he actually calls Steve Johnson for help. Imagine calling your father-in-law because your marriage is imploding over your secret baby. Cringe. Alex has always been a mess romantically. Look at his history. He bounces from woman to woman, and the second things get hard, he panics. He did it with Gwen, he did it with Teresa, and now he is doing it with Stephanie. The man has the emotional maturity of a teaspoon. And let's be real, Steve and Kayla have to be terrified for Stephanie right now. She is a ticking time bomb. The tension in that hallway photo is palpable. Stephanie's face is just a mask of exhaustion and insecurity. She knows she doesn't fit into this picture-perfect family Alex is trying to build with Joy and Kelsey. I honestly predict that Stephanie is going to snap. She's going to pack her bags and walk right out of that apartment. And honestly, I am here for it. Free Stephanie. Let her heal. Let Alex deal with Joy and the baby on his own. They are forcing this blended family thing, and it is just making everyone miserable. But let's bring it all back to Marlena, because she is really the glue holding this entire Friday episode. It is actually wild when you think about how much weight Marlena carries in Salem. She is holding Theo's hand through the loss of his mother. She is holding Paulina's hand through the potential loss of her husband. And she is probably going to have to hold Belle and Brady's hands next week when the DiMera chess piece mystery blows up. She is the town's emotional anchor. Marlena has been doing this since the 80s. She has been possessed by the devil, locked in cages by Stefano, and yet she still finds the time to sit in her office and listen to everyone else's problems. But this secret about Lexie, this is a dangerous game. Because think about what happens when EJ finds out that Marlena leaked the location of his secret tunnel hospice. EJ DiMera is going to be furious. He already hates that Marlena hypnotized Cat Green and got close to his secret. If EJ realizes that Marlena broke HIPAA to tell Theo about Lexie, he is going to retaliate, and EJ does not play fair. I am genuinely terrified that EJ is going to target Marlena, or worse, use Johnny and Chanel as pawns to punish her. EJ is backed into a corner right now with the Core Seal scandal and the Titan takeover, and a cornered DiMera is the most dangerous kind of DiMera. And time is literally running out. Friday, August 13th is the day everything shifts. The urgency in these photos, Theo's desperate eyes, Abe's panic, Paulina's bittersweet smile, Stephanie's exhaustion, it all points to a massive explosion of truth. I can feel it in my bones. Theo is going to figure it out. He is going to connect the dots Marlena gives him, and he is going to storm that DiMera. I just hope they get to Lexie in time. I cannot handle another tragic tunnel death. We have lost too many good characters down in those catacombs. I am going to be glued to my TV on Friday. This episode is going to be an emotional roller coaster, and I am already stocking up on tissue. Between the Carver family tragedy and the Kiriaki's marriage implosion, we are in for a wild ride. What do you guys think? Is Marlena right to break the rules for Theo? Should Paulina give Abe the birthday? And are Alex and Stephanie officially doomed? Let me know, because I need to vent with people who actually understand this madness. I am going to try and get some sleep now, but knowing me, I will just be lying awake, theorizing about how Theo gets past Rita Leslie. Stay tuned, soap fans, because Salem is about to explode.